we could go into detail when you're ready. And last of all, as we heard by Mr. Ahal earlier, leverage existing innovations. They're all here. So leverage the ecosystem for intelligence as well as for acceleration of growth.
Thank you. And Mr. Stone, I hope you still had something to say.
I'm going to try to add a perspective, and then maybe we connect some dots, and that leaves us for the discussion.
That's right.
Okay. When you talk about the theme global awakening or Arab companies or emerging market companies, I think that's the right scope. Going global, you can.
It's really been so fascinating to start from social ecosystems, going to local sort of software, web content, covering up the human capital, and then ending up with the hardware, and how most companies seems to be still publicly owned in this arena, rather those who are really the cutting edge, rather than the ones that are owned by the entrepreneurs. There's a very interesting news, which is the Arab top 100 or the Power 100 list. And it's amazing that in that Arab 100 power list, there are 7 people who actually come from technology. So out of 100, there are 7 who are the most powerful, and happen they're all men, but there are 7 most powerful people who are actually influencing the Arab world. They are, some of them you probably would immediately recognize who they would be, but some are not necessarily well known. The point that we've all sat down here to discuss actually covers everything we've covered so far, and I'm sorry if we don't leave anything for you to discuss, because we can. But it appears that we are here to discuss the Arab world, the global Arab business, and we're talking about Arab business, and the discussion was how the Arab business now goes out and dominates the world. What everyone has said, it actually is shown by a very simple example in this room. I would like those who are Arab entrepreneurs to please raise their hand in this room. None. There is one. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you for that. So out of all people who are present here, the people who would be and who we are talking about actually are not a substantial. They don't have substantial representation, and that goes back to the points we've discussed before. And I think all this can be put together, and I have one very simple question to ask everyone who's present here. It really is, why is it that all this is happening? Either it is the governments or the family-owned businesses, because they are the two main owners of the business in this region. Why is it that they don't think that there is a need for them to be involved in a dialogue, or to be involved in looking towards the future at every single possibility? And this is a huge possibility for them to engage in a dialogue. And I think personally that it is for a very simple reason, that they don't understand the difference between what they think is innovation, because they are focusing on invention rather than innovation, and are not actually focusing on innovation to take their business forward. Of all the people present in this room, we are not a representation of the Arab business, so maybe one representative. How many of us think, if we talk globally, that innovation is important for the CEOs of any business? And how important is it on a scale of 1% to 100%? How important do you think, how much importance would you place as a CEO on innovation in your business?
Top priority.
Top priority. So 90%, 100% somewhere there. Yes?
Our company, certainly.
I think everybody here would be, because we got, well,
Top three.
yeah, top three.
So we're all talking that. And in a survey that we did, I will share the results with you just in a moment. But what do you think is the actual innovation capability currently in your organization? How satisfied are you with the innovation capability within your organization?
I would be able to see it there. I always want more.
But is there a number that comes to mind?
In terms of satisfaction.
Yes. Are you satisfied? Yes? 50%? 100%?